Hi guys, and welcome to day 145. So yesterday I posted on our page about we're nearing the halfway point and how I was exhausted and whatever else. And you guys were so supportive of all that, and that was really nice. I know some people have recently just joined us, so I thought I've touched on this before, but I thought I'd slightly elaborate what I mean. I'm not tired with doing the whole project as it is. What I mean is I'm not getting sick of it by any means. Absolutely not. What I mean is, if your child was to do something, that maybe, if your child was to say have a meltdown or a breakdown, you deal with that. That's fine. That's what our children do. You deal with that and you move on. You don't let that define your day or tarnish your day, as it were. Now I can't do that. I'm not able to move on because at some point in that day I'm going to have to then come up and relive that by telling you guys and reflect on it. I'm also, obviously, I have to watch these videos back for various reasons, and when we're communicating with the press and things like that, I have to watch them back for various details and whatever. So then I'm reminded of it. The meltdown was just an example, but maybe you see where I'm going with this. I'm not. It's a constant reminder of what your child struggles with, and that's quite emotionally draining and physically draining, to the fact that when I get up on a morning, I have the iPad already at hand, and then it's clips of Charlie on a morning. Obviously I can't get any while he's at school, but then while he's at school it's an editing process. I try to edit as much as I can without the last clips of him and without the actual blog being on it, so sort of make a frame for it, if you like. And then when Charlie comes back, it's then clips and vlog, and then I have to finish the editing, export it, upload it, tag it, whatever else, and then post it. Which may not sound a lot throughout the space of a day, but it's a hell of a lot of work. And when you're doing it every day, it's quite exhausting. You get people who say, but there's lots of people that's done consecutive blogs. Not about autism, I'm fairly certain we're the world's first to do it for this long, but just in general, that is true. I can't deny that. But what a lot of people do, 95% of the vlogs you'll see uploaded every day, they record it the day previous, so they're always a day ahead of themselves. Or, it's just straight on, blog and then off. They don't have these clips to edit and pull a sound off, and they don't have the title screen to do, and this, that and the other. It's usually just on, blog, off. So I'm not telling you this to, I don't expect anyone to say, oh, poor you. That's not why I'm telling you. I'm just telling you so you, so if I have a whinge and a moan, you guys sort of see why I'm having a whinge and a moan, if you like. But I'll leave that anyway, and get onto the, what you guys are here for, as to what Charlie's been up to in his day-to-day. So he's actually been to Flamingo Land today, so I'll just read that to you. Charlie had a great time at the zoo. He touched a snake and did some walking to see the tigers, kangaroos, lemurs and lots more. He wasn't too keen on the seals, but enjoyed his lunch in the cafe. Charlie seemed tired on his way back to school. I'm really pleased he had a nice time at Flamingo Land. Absolutely buzzing, because this morning was not a great start to the day. Charlie was pretty much, I wouldn't say meltdown, because, as a lot of you will know, there's a big difference between meltdown and throwing a paddy, if you like, whatever you want to call it. He was very much teetering on the edge, though. He pretty much screamed all morning. He wasn't happy in the bath. He wanted his cartoon changed constantly. He likes to listen to the songs on the start and then go on to the next one. Obviously, you're trying to counteract that with Poppy. We'll just get into a cartoon and then Charlie wants it changed. So it's really weighing up the odds of whose scream you can cope with longest at some point. Whether to sway it in Charlie's direction and deal with his, you know, screaming, or Poppy's and deal with her screaming. And you know, and slightly unfair to Poppy, and I realise that, but a lot of the time we do have to sway it towards Charlie and just cave in, because Poppy will have a little shout and a moan, and then, you know, she'll probably carry on play with something. Charlie, there's always the added danger of he'll fall down and he'll, you know, get into a full meltdown, and he'll bite and kick and scream and pound his legs off his wall. And when Charlie becomes a danger to himself as well as others, not that we would obviously let Poppy near him if he was feeling like that, but when he does get to that point where he becomes a danger to himself and to people who happen to be around him, you know, then we have to start looking at ways to combat that. So, you know, if it means we just explain to Poppy that, you know, Charlie will, you know, go to school, see him watch cartoons, whatever, when he's gone to school, and just sort of playing to Charlie a little bit. And that might sound like a cop-out to some people, but anyone who knows autism knows why we would do that. It's, you do what you can to get from A to B, morning till night, and basically your day consists of get your child through that time for, you know, as smooth as possible, with limited breakdowns and shouting and screaming. So yeah, so yeah, I wasn't very happy this morning, but he's come home, he seems a bit more chilled and he's very tired. He's not very vocal this evening, but he did give Amy a big Charlie kiss, a lick. So I'm hoping his dinner might perk him up a little bit before his bath and bed. Sorry to have a rambly episode, guys. Charlie has done well, he's had a nice time at the zoo, but I just sort of needed to get that off my chest, I think. You know, this is like sort of a video diary, so it is nice to feel like I can do that from time to time. But yeah, I'll leave it there, guys. The clip's on the end as always. Thanks for watching and thanks for supporting. Seriously, it does mean a lot to us. And as much as I ramble on and moan, you know, I have no intention of stopping. I won't stop. We have a goal and we will reach it. I promise you guys. But yeah, it's just nice to have a little moan every now and then. So sorry for moaning. But yeah, back to a bit more chirpy tomorrow, hopefully, and I'll have some. We'll have more exciting things to tell you, because Charlie's off school tomorrow, so we'll see what we can do with that. If the weather's a bit rubbish, we'll bring his slide and all that business down. But okay, guys, thanks for watching as always. Take care and let silent words be heard.